Okay, so hello friends, we have with us today Hiya. She had applied for BBA LLB honors course at Christ University. So let us hear from her that how was her experience. So Hiya, tell us that how was your experience at interview for the Christ University.
Hello, my name is Hiya Bhatia. I am studying in 12th standard in Metas Adventist School in Commerce stream with Computer Science. In my experience for the Christ interview was very good. The teachers were very polite, very sweet. They were trying to comfort me and trying to make me feel very comfortable, which I liked the most in the interview. The pressure has been reduced.
Okay, so here tell us that how was your interview basically processed? How many panelists were there? What was their first question to you?
There were two panelists, and their first question was, "What is the meaning of my name?" My name meaning is heart.
Okay, so after knowing your meaning for the name, what did they ask you next?
Then they asked me why I'm doing law, and my answer was that I want to study law in cybercrime, so that they are going to be mostly employability rate more in the future, and they asked me about cybercrime some questions.
So what were their questions on cybercrime?
They gave me question on micro presentation about digital India, which was related to
To cybercrime.
Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't in particular they didn't
No.
ask you any
No,
question
there was
regarding
not
the.
particular question about it.
Okay, so after knowing why you want to do the law, what did they ask you next?
They asked me why was there was fall in my 11th standard as compared to 10th.
So what did you answer?
Yeah, answered that as my 10th was going on, so my board exam was left and my 11th standard study has been started. So it take me time to study as I was concentrated on my 10th boards, but which take me time, and that was my fault. And the studies were also going online, which took me time to adapt online education as I like to study offline. So, and I was little bit distracted on that time. So they actually counter-attacked on me the word distracted.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what did they ask you for the distraction?
Yeah, they asked me that Bangalore is a city of full of distraction. What would you do here? You will get distracted here very frequently.
So how positively did you answer that
I
question?
answered that I was distracted because of my sister. She's small and she does not know how to. I'm big standard. I want to study. So she was coming with me and asking me to play with me. So and my mother was scolding her, but as she is small, she don't know. So the distraction was from my sister's side, not from that other side.
Okay, so after knowing about you, so what was the next question they asked?
The next question they asked about, do I like reading?
So do you like reading?
Yeah, I like reading, and they asked me what books or what I like to read. I like to read novels and books and newspapers also.
Okay, so did they ask you more about this topic? Then what kind of genre do you like, or did they ask you in depth about your hobbies?
They asked me if I have participated in any of the activities or not.
Okay.
So I answered that I have participated in many activities in my school like dancing, sports, marathon reading week, science week, etc. And I have won some of the competitions also.
Okay, so did they ask you more about your extracurriculum activities, your hobbies, interests?
They just asked about have I participated in activities or not.
Okay, so after knowing your hobbies in reading, what did they ask you next?
They just shifted to micro presentation.
Okay, so as you said earlier, your topic was digital India. So what was the other instruction apart from your topic given by them to you?
They didn't give me any of the instruction, but they after the time was over, they just stayed me to stop. That the time is
Okay.
over, yeah.
Okay, so they didn't let you conclude or did not let you complete the thought you wanted to present.
Yeah.
Okay, so after micro presentation, did they ask you anything else?
No, they didn't ask me anything else.
Okay, so here tell me that how did you prepare yourself for the Christ University interview?
I've started preparation for this very late, but it's okay if you have started late. Your teachers are there with you, especially Nitin sir, who has helped me a lot in this Christ to for Christ admission. I would like to thank Nitin sir. And if you have started it, please don't take tension. The Christ examination entrance exam is very easy, but you have to be prepared for the interview.
Okay, so what was the most difficult question or the most difficult part you found in your interview?
The most difficult part I found in my interview was the micro presentation. As I've started with that, I should have focused on the important points, but as I was lacking behind of time, they did not allow me to jump to the important points. So that faced me a problem because there was
So that
important
lead you
points.
to
Yeah.
decrease in your
Decrease in
morale
my-
or the
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah.
But that was your last part of your interview, so
Yes.
it might not have impact your the other interview.
Yes, but they have counter attacked me on my question, which was on firstly, but you have been distracted very easily. That was the part where I got nervous that my answer that I gave was right or wrong.
Okay, so they did pressurize you,
Yeah.
not academically, but
But
emotionally in the other
yeah.
questions.
Yeah, that question.
Okay, so here, any advice you would like to give the viewers who are still going to appear for the interviews?
Yeah, I would like to give you advice that please don't take tension for this. The entrance is very easy. You have to just prepare for your interview, and you would have to prepare for some current affairs question which are there in entrance also. And you have to just be very confident in your interview. You can't get nervous in the interview. They will pinch the nervousness in you.
Okay, so here we would like to thank you for your time as well as we would like to wish you best for your future. So thank you.
Thank you.